we've seen before. It had a supercharger system on it, which we'd fitted, and a full exhaust system. The guy, in actual fact, the engine had a rear main leak, and he wanted to go a bit further. When we went through that, it really came down to we'll do a basic stroker build, so 4-bolt bottom end, a stroker crank, H-beam rods, forged pistons, standard cylinder heads. It's just a flat tappet, but a performance camshaft, dual springs, so a basic work in a stroker form set up to suit the supercharger. ARP studs, kinetic gaskets, that sort of stuff. So essentially we put it all together like that. It also has a 6-speed conversion we've done to the car, and we've changed to 3 9-dick gears and a true track, and as you saw, there's a set of Simmons on there. So we've just been setting it up. We found we had to go to the MSD ignition. We're right on that sort of power point where both we had to go with a fuel system in the boot, which we put in the boot, and I'll put a snap on of that, and we had to go to the MSD. The owner doesn't know yet, but we had to go to the MSD ignition to be able to hold the boost in the top end. Over here at the graph, you see we're actually, there's a diff ratio change, so that's why you're looking at different points in the graph. We're just measuring from the rear wheels. At that, the best run was the 558. It's really running, there's a little bounce there, it's really running around the 550 is what it's really running at the wheels, a little bounce on the top end of the run. Previously it was making pretty good power over here, slightly lower RPM actually at 400 at the wheels, but as you can see with the diff ratio change, it's moved things down, but right through that range there, just a really big increase right across the table, as you'd expect out of the stroker, stepping up with boost and going further. Over here on the boost graph, you'll see that we're actually, the blue line once again is what we're running at. What it ended up at right at the top end is just under 15 pounds. It's really standard cylinder head, so the engine's really making its power on about 12.5, 13 pounds of boost. That would be what's getting into the engine. The rest of it, as you can see, it went through, the yellow line there is where this thing was, where the standard engine was, 180 horsepower at the tyres, pretty normal. Now we're up to over the 550 horsepower at the tyres. This thing's going to go great, really, really nicely.